have to say that when you first asked me to participate in these events, in the first one, I thought, yeah, sure, why not? I'm a supporter of Julian's. I knew all of you. I like all of you. I respect you and your positions on these issues. I thought, it'll give us a chance to speak to the echo chamber and feel good about ourselves. I had no idea the people that we were going to touch, to connect with. I remember the first time I really noticed the reach of Unity4J. It was tens of thousands of people on social media, on YouTube. And then I began to get calls from journalists, legitimate journalists, even mainstream journalists, saying that they watched Unity4J and they took in everything that we were saying. As recently as, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I finally came to the conclusion that we actually have begun impacting people. We've actually have begun impacting the debate, not just around Julian, but around broader, bigger issues of transparency and freedom of speech and freedom of the press. Just in the last week, I've probably given a half a dozen interviews specifically to Australian journalists. I had never spoken to an Australian journalist that I hadn't been introduced to by WikiLeaks until a week ago. I'm talking about journalists for Murdoch papers, for British-owned Australian papers, national publications. They're worried, and they ought to be worried. At the same time, they know that we've been telling this story for many, many months, and they have finally come around to see this thing the way we see it. I think we have every right to declare success up to this point. Of course, we have a new fight coming up with Julian's extradition hearing, but so far so good. This was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to participate in, and I'm just grateful that you asked me to do it.